Hey friends, we're gonna go ahead and tap in. Look, I don't usually do celebrity readings, but I'm kind of curious with this Cardi B, Offset, Stefon Diggs stuff going on. I was like, let's have a little fun. We're gonna pull some cards on this celebrity drama we got going on right now, okay? So definitely sending love to my girl Cardi B. You know it's Team Cardi over here, right? But we're gonna see what's coming up in these cards. So let's see how Cardi is showing up right now. Spirit, how is Cardi showing up? She coming up as the sun, okay? She enjoying her life, having fun, feeling positive. I love this sun card because there's a man that is in the center of the sun. And it could be Stefon, okay, her new boo. And there's also a baby in this card too. I don't know, these two could be having a baby. Maybe not right now, but that could be something that comes up a little later. Ooh, is Cardi B pregnant? Okay, I don't like to, put pregnancy on anybody, but we do have some fertility energy with the sun coming up, okay? So, all right, Cardi, what else we got coming up with Cardi? Let's see, how else is Cardi feeling? She in the sun. I saw her on that boat, I think, with her man, okay, enjoying her time, getting some beach action in. Okay, we got the star. Look at her showing up as both the luminaries too. Wow, well, 2 out of 3 of the luminaries. So she is shining. She is public with it. She don't give a fuck, okay? She knows she's the star of the motherfucking show, and she knows she's the star of that fucking relationship too with Offset. I don't know who he thought he was, but he ain't no Cardi B, okay? So, yes, like her wishes are coming true. She is in a state of feeling like, man, like these are things that I prayed for, wished for, hoped for, that are coming true, possibly with her new boo. Or even just the healing that is associated with the sun and star that she is experiencing from moving away from this relationship with Offset and moving into something that is just more enjoyable. That's going to be really healing for her. So we love to see our good sis taking care of herself. There's a lot to heal from when you've been habitually cheated on and gaslit and all the things. So we definitely wish her all of the healing, all of the joy, which does seem to be surrounding her at this time. People like to play Cardi like, oh, she's a witch and this is a love spell gone wrong. This girl is very much protected by her spirits. And I'm not here to confirm or deny whether she did some witchcraft here. I don't really care, to be honest. But this does show that she's very much tapped into the spiritual realm, okay? Yeah, and then she's coming up as the 4 of Cups here. This is hilarious. This is someone who is very choosy, like, ew, no, okay? Like that type of vibe, right? So she could be coming up in this space where she is very closed off when it comes to Offset. She's over it. We could see in the media how that's been playing out. She kind of been snapping and stuff, but rightfully so. I understand people like, oh, don't let them see you sweat and all that stuff, but that feels fake as fuck to me. If that's not how you feel, that's not how you feel. So one thing we know about Cardi B, she ain't fake, okay? So we do have the 8 of Wands. It came out in the reverse. She don't want to talk. She don't want to talk to Offset, at least. I know she been talking about like, yo, leave me alone. Stop stalking me. Like, if it ain't about the kids, we don't really need to be talking. So yeah, she's putting a hard stop on communication with Offset. Let's look into Offset. Let's see what's going on with this motherfucker, okay? Spirit, what's going on with Offset in this dynamic here? Okay, so he came up as a Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right. I don't know if this is his third party, whoever he was messing with. Allegedly, he got somebody pregnant. I haven't really looked too much into this, y'all. But he could have been connected to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the reverse. Even if that is not their zodiac sign, this is someone who's very like, it's all surface level. Like they're sexy, but there's really nothing else going on beneath the surface. So he might have really got caught up in somebody that he was just fucking on, basically, especially if she ended up getting pregnant. Okay, so like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So that's kind of what we see in here. What else we got going on for Offset? We got Justice. That's Libra. That's Cardi B right there. That's also the divorce card. So I guess they, going through their process of getting divorced, getting everything finalized there. But this is also karma, okay? Every action has a reaction. So this is what he is experiencing right now. Karma is showing up on Offset's side where he's having to pay. He's having to balance out the scales here, right? Allegedly, he hasn't even really been hanging out with his kids much here this past year or paying for the house in Atlanta. Like, look, all of this is going to get taken to the courts and they're going to get it worked out, all right? But yeah, these two are... He's trying to get that money. Ace of Pentacles. He is such a... Oh my gosh. He's trying to get that money. I don't know if he's trying to get alimony or spousal support, whatever it is that they be getting, but he's definitely trying to get it. All right. I don't know what his money situation clearly ain't looking too hot if he's trying to get money through a divorce. So what else? What is the one last piece of... one more card for Offset. What else we got going on for Offset? How does Offset feel about Cardi B at this point? How does Offset feel? Ooh, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Oh my gosh, y'all. Let me know for these readings if you would like to see the cards or if you're okay with just seeing this little static image that's sitting here. But yeah, the Queen of Swords came out in the reverse, which is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We know Cardi B is a Libra. So she's coming up in the reverse, which means she's super cold, not feeling it. It's just gotten icy, very icy between the two of these. So it seems like it's time for them to go ahead and split, go separate ways. Yeah, like the ways that he used to be able to get back into her good graces is just not happening anymore. She's like standing very strong in her boundaries and she's just not going for the bullshit. So let's see what's going on with the new boost. Checking out Stefon Diggs. What's going on there? His little fine self. Okay, Cardi, we love to see a nice little upgrade. Okay. He's coming out as the Hanged Man. So he's just going with the flow right now. He's just trusting that everything's going to fall into place as it needs to. He's just kind of in a space of surrender right now. He might not be moving things forward too much with the connection, especially if they're still trying to finalize a divorce. So things might be a bit at a standstill. Of course, they're enjoying each other's company, taking trips and, go on dates, spend time when they can. From what Cardi B said, like she can really only see him like maybe once a month with how busy her schedule is. So I think that's actually a good pace for them at this time, until things get finalized between Cardi B and Offset. Ooh, he coming through as a King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love a King of Cups. This is someone who's emotionally available. They're compassionate, empathetic, supportive, loving. This is giving me hubby vibes, okay? So, or at least a damn good boyfriend, okay? So this could be how Stefon is showing up. He's just showing her a lot of love and a lot of tenderness that she has not been experiencing with Offset. I mean, he's a Sagittarius, so what do we really expect? I don't know what Stefon Diggs' zodiac sign is. If somebody wants to confirm in the comments if he's a water sign, let me know. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We have the Hermit, so he's kind of low-key too. I think that's probably why he was telling Cardi, like, stop reacting to this motherfucker. Like, he's very quiet and kind of like maybe a little more to himself. He likes to keep things private. And he wants to help her heal, like, in private too. He's not really big on, like, being in the spotlight, front and center, and all that shit, having all their business put on blast. So, ooh, and he coming through as the King of Pentacles as well. So he definitely got money. He's stable. He's a provider. All right. This is looking really good. So he could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He could have earth and water placements in his chart. Heavy on the Virgo and the Pisces placements coming through. And we do have the nodes in Virgo and Pisces. So I do think there is something fated about this relationship between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs here as well. So we love to see that. So with that being said, friends, I'm going to wrap up this reading here. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a comment below. Like I said, let me know. Do you want to see the cards? Are you okay with seeing the little image here? Would you like to see more celeb readings? If so, drop it in the comments. What celebrity situations do you want me to read on? And I got you. All right. Until next time, sending y'all so much love. Take care. Bye.